I'm DeAndre Higgins.
I'm Mark Anthony.
And I'm Gene Robbins.
And you're watching Truth Be Told. Basically, what we're talking about today is current issues about the things that go on in the world today. Mm-hmm. Like we know, what is one of the subjects that actually really gets to you?
One subject we're going to talk about is a tragic murder inflicted on the 17-year-old Keith Vital by a local police department. I feel like it was a messed up situation.
I really do too.
I agree.
I mean, the parents called the cops for help with their schizophrenic kid to help them get him in the car for his psych evaluation. Mm-hmm. The cops show up, they tase him, have him on the ground, and the Southport cop shows up and says, "I don't have time for this," and shoot him in the chest.
That's crazy.
If you're going to shoot him in the leg. If you feel like you're being threatened, shoot him in the leg, the arm, something to injure him.
Why are we shooting
Why are you
him
going to kill him?
That's so true. I actually...
Why are we shooting him at all?
Well, supposedly he came at the cop.
With a screwdriver.
With a itty-bitty screwdriver. I can understand.
And he's schizophrenic.
He is schizophrenic. Schizophrenic people have
tendency.
More adrenaline. They can get past stuff. But, I mean, if you have two cops on top of him, there's no need to shoot him. They already tased him. They had him on the ground. And that Southport cop came in and shot him. There was no need for that.
Because he didn't have time for this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know what?
Pretty much he pulled a Sweet Brown. He didn't have time for this.
Yeah, he really didn't have time for it. But you know what is so crazy about it? I see that in the armed forces, as far as law and anything that goes in that nature, that they don't even get the full sentence. You can pretty much kill whoever you want just because you got a badge and you pretty much licensed to actually shoot. That you actually can just get away with murder.
Cops
and
are
you
trained.
Get sent home with paid leave.
Cops are
I
trained.
don't get that.
Cops are trained not to kill. They are trained to shoot below the
Apparently
waist.
that one was...
Shoot the arms. Do not shoot to kill. Mm-hmm. That cop came in and shot him in the chest.
And said, ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
You know
and
what?
that cop is getting paid leave. That cop needs to be fired
He
from
needs
the
to be in
force.
jail and stuck in his ass and let him feel the pain. You feel me? I'm just saying. I mean, we all entitled to our own opinions. Am I correct? What do you feel about it? What would you, if it was your child?
If I was,
what would you like?
If it was my kid, I'd kill him myself.
I
would kill the cop myself.
I would torment his ass,
and I would do the prison time.
Truth be told,
because you fucking murdered my kid for no reason.
Right, because you didn't have time.
He was on the ground.
Ain't nobody had time.
And
for
you're
that.
gonna walk in and shoot him? No.
But my thing is, didn't the parents and everything try to help them, like, calm him down? And they was like, no, we have this in control.
The parents, they were going for a mental evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
The kid had a screwdriver. Had a psychological moment. Called the cops for help. The BSL cops that were there had been there 4 or 5 times previously. Mm-hmm. So they knew what they were coming into.
Right.
And they were trying to help the parents to calm the kid down.
The parents was there?
Did he not want to go to his appointment? That's what it was?
With schizophrenia, you have moments.
Right.
And he
Same
went
thing
into,
with being bipolar.
He went into one of his moments. The BSL cops came, tried to calm him down. The Brunswick County Sheriff showed up, tried to help out. Southport cop showed up. The sheriff tased him, got him down. Southport cop shot him.
That's crazy. You know what? It's crazy because you know what?
But see, here's what's sad. A week before, that family buried their daughter.
Week before they're actually...
A week before this incident.
That's crazy.
They buried their daughter from a car accident.
And you know what? That's so crazy.
And now Southport cops going to show up and just shoot their kid?
No. See, you know what? I believe that he deserved the minimum of disrespect in so many different ways on so many different levels that the armed force is just not going to do. You know, how do you feel about that? You know, being a fact, they just buried their daughter and then they got to bury their son because of some asshole that should get his ass whooped. I mean, let's be real. Truth be told. What you feel about it?
I just feel that he should not be on paid leave and he should not be a cop. Point blank, period.
He needs his badge, his gun.
And his ass whooped. And his ass whooped. You know what? He really needs his ass whooped. You know what? I'm just speaking... Hey, the show is called Truth Be Told, correct?
Exactly.
Truth be told,
I'm a CNA. What if I walked in and said, I ain't got time for this shit, and just left, and just left?
No.
Okay, I'm
it's
sorry.
A lot. Look, I tell you like this, y'all. There's a lot of shit that I say ain't got time for. She ain't got time to pay my bills. Ain't got time for this payment. But shit, truth be told, I gotta pay the shit, right? So I feel that he should pay for the consequences of actually killing somebody else's child. Not even being in consideration of the fact that the boy has a mental problem and he actually went ahead beyond his means and beyond his everything as far as being in the armed force.
I work with
killing somebody.
I work with schizophrenia people. Even though they tased him and he got past the first one, that's the schizophrenia.
There's no obligation for you to kill someone after being tased.
He got past that first tase, ran. They tased him the second time, had him down.
You know what? See,
if he is down and he has 2 cops on him, there's no need to get shot at.
Right.
Because
there's a mental problem with it. It's not the norm. You know,
a nurse I work with, she has a second job, and her second job's boss's brother is a cop of BSL.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he thought he got shot because he just heard a gunshot and blood went everywhere. And he said, what the fuck just happened?
But he was still living though, right?
But
the cop himself was living, but the boy was dead.
But the boy is dead. That's some bullshit.
Because he was like, there was no need for any gunshots.
Right.
But if you're here to protect and to serve, why would you shoot someone that you already have on the ground? And what's the purpose?
You know what to tell you?
That's your job. You got plenty of time to do
exactly
because that's your job.
You know what? I feel like this. You know, I know our time is wrapping up, and like the cop said, ain't nobody got time for that. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and continue this.
You need to.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue this, and we're gonna wrap it up for our actual first topic of pretty much truth be told. Truth be told that now we know the situation is dealt with. Situation has changed where we had someone that was living and now he's dead due to the fact of ignorance. And truth be told, you have just watched Truth Be Told, and we'll be momentarily back into y'all.